Hi everybody, it's Peculus here, and the signs of spring are everywhere. One of the signs of spring is that I can ride for hardly any amount of time at all and get my hair this sweaty that when I take my helmet off it looks like this. Do you ever watch those commercials? I used to laugh when you see these like hair product commercials or something, and you see the beautiful woman comes riding up on her horse, and then she takes her helmet off and her hair beautifully cascades down her shoulders. I always think there's somebody who's never actually been on a horse before, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. The other signs of spring is that it's time for Pebbles to start wearing his grazing muzzle. So that's Pebbles' little grazing muzzle, and you see, so his little nose has to go in there. Let me just see if I can show you. So his little nose goes down in there, and you see it's got a little hole in the bottom. And so the pony, you know, if he gets the grass long enough, he can get little blades of grass up there that he can kind of nibble at as he goes. You know, we feel bad having to do that to Pebbles every year, but unfortunately, he just can't cope with the sugars and things in the grass in the spring. Actually, even in the fall, at any time, really. You know, if you look up, Google, you know, I don't know, Sable Island ponies or anywhere that ponies live in the wild, and you'll be so sort of shocked at how they survive on next to nothing. Like you look at where they live and you think, well, they've got nothing to eat. Like, how do they survive? But the thing is, they've developed that way. They've evolved to just survive on next to nothing. Like, I always think it's funny when you hear people will say, you know, about somebody who has a hearty appetite, they'll say, oh my goodness, you know, she eats like a horse or something. And then some little delicate person will say, oh, she eats like just like a little bird. But the thing is, my understanding is that birds have to eat 2 or 3 times their body weight every day, and horses, honestly, given the size of them, they really don't eat very much, and certainly Pebbles can't afford to. So the little grazing muzzle, it does work for him, even though it makes us sad to have to do it. But you know, apparently the grass that's closer to the ground, like the lowest part of the grass, is the richest part of the grass, and as it continues to grow up, the taller the grass, the less sort of dangerous it is for horses. A horse like Pebbles anyway. I'm not a botanist, but that's what I'm told is the case. So, you know, when he has his little muzzle on and the grass gets a little bit longer, you know, some blades of grass can go up through the bottom of that hole and he can sort of nibble the tops off, but he can't get into all the lush grass. He's watching me talk about this right now. I think if Pebbles had his way, he'd be asking everybody to please say it's not true, that he doesn't have to wear his grazing muzzle, but he really does. You know, we're a little bit worried about Pebbles. Like I say, he's 38 this year, and he is favoring one of his front feet sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, and that's usually not a good sign for a little fella his age. So we're keeping an eye on him. He's back wearing his grazing muzzle. He's thinking of getting a petition started to tell people to sign the petition that says Pebbles doesn't have to wear his grazing muzzle, but he does. So, you know, we'll keep you posted on his progress. He's thinking of calling the Humane Society soon because he can't believe we make him wear that every day when he goes outside. It's funny because all winter long, you know, he was outside without it because there was nothing to eat when the snow was on the ground. And when now that the snow is gone and the grasses just start coming up, he really can't quite believe that we've chosen this time to put the muzzle on. But it is what it is. You know, we just want to keep him as long as we can, and he'll get used to it as the days go on, despite what he's trying to tell us right now. Anyway, that's it for this week. Remember to thank your horse, and we will talk to you next time. Say goodnight, Pebbles. No, he's not talking tonight. He's still cross with me. See you later.